Hi everyone, in this video I will be interviewing Sam Glaser, Senior Vice President of Stitch. He has a retail store here at the Tivoli Village and we are neighbors. So thank you for watching. Hi everyone, today we have the Senior Vice President of Stitch, Sam Glaser here. How are you, Sam?
I'm doing good. Delighted to be here with you.
Thank you so much for making the time. And of course, we're neighbors. We're just 2 stores away. First of all, tell us what you're wearing.
I'm wearing a stitched red label suit. So this is not custom. This is from our ready-to-wear collection. And these Christian Louboutin sneakers. I like this
so cool.
sort of suit, turtleneck sneakers. A little dressed up, a little dressed down, comfortable.
Yeah, absolutely. Are the shoes comfortable?
Yeah.
I love that, the look, obviously.
Yeah, thanks.
You know? Yeah, awesome. So yeah, I'd love to just kind of hear your story, how you got here to Las Vegas, how you started working here for Stitch, how long you've been working here. Yeah, your kind of journey to Vegas.
Sure. I grew up in Eugene, Oregon. My folks were professors at the university.
Oh, wow.
I went to UC Berkeley,
Nice.
studied business, and really fell in love with the branding, marketing side of it, and interned for an ad agency in New York, and really fell in love with fashion
Nice.
from spending 3 months in New York. And it was sort of a logical destination for someone who was into the branding science. And started my career for a leather manufacturer who made all of Nike's leather goods. That was kind of the appeal for me coming out of school. And during that time, I got a job offer to become a buyer, and I had known a bunch of buyers and realized that was a cool career path that interested me, and that's what brought me to Vegas. I started writing for Las Vegas Weekly on the side, so sort of buyer as my career, but journalist on the side, and I broke the story of Stitched opening, which was really an interesting story because Vegas retail is generally imported. You get a bunch of Gucci stores. It's an interesting story when something is born here.
Right.
And for Stitch to be born in a resort like the Cosmopolitan that had so much hype surrounding it, it was a really interesting story. And so I broke the story, became friends with the founder, Eamon Springall, and long story longer, wound up as his buyer going into year 2 or 3.
Yes.
And that was 8 years ago.
Wow.
So, and in the time since, I've gone from buying to more of a general operations position, but still do the buying, and I'm really passionate about it.
Awesome.
It's cool. On one hand, it's math and analytics, and on the other hand, it's creative and working with fabrics, and somewhere in between negotiating and pricing and a lot of the business disciplines.
Nice.
So it's great. It's one of those rare jobs where you can be both creative and analytical from day to day.
Nice. Yeah, so tell us about the brand Stitched.
Yeah, Stitched started out as custom clothing. The idea was to bring in a British style haberdashery where gentlemen would come have a glass of whiskey or scotch, get tailored, and dream out loud and help design their own clothing. That's still at the core of our brand DNA and represents a good portion of our business. We also learned very early, being in the Cosmopolitan in year 1, when it was the most hyped resort in the world, that people wanted to wear something that night. You know, you walk by our windows and you think to yourself, oh man, I thought I knew what to wear tonight. But we get a lot of people who want to kind of upgrade their look for that night. And so we took everything we knew about custom clothing and started developing our own ready-to-wear collection. That's actually over my shoulder here.
Yeah, very nice.
And so this is all custom-made ready-to-wear. And that's a unique thing in this market. In general, men's suiting shops have to pick out fabric 6 months in advance and have kind of a long lead time on production. We do it in a way that everything we make is like a custom garment, where we're choosing the fabric, the lining, the buttons, and if we decide that pink jackets are all the rage for holiday, we'll have them from concept to sales floor in a month.
Wow.
And so we've sort of taken kind of those Zara, H&M sensibilities and applied them to luxury men's suiting. Not intentionally, it just so happens we're benefiting from similar sensibilities as they are.
Sure. Wow, that's fascinating.
That sort of speed to market thing.
Yeah. Tell us about your clientele, you know, compared to Cosmo and obviously here, and you've been open now 2 months here at the Tivoli, obviously in the midst of a pandemic.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
How has that been?
We got this deal done in July and moved in August.
Wow.
And it's been great. Tivoli's been really excellent landlords, and they seem really delighted to have us, and we're happy to be here. We started talking about this deal when the Cosmopolitan was closed, and we were in some ways hedging against a prolonged strip closure and wanted to have a second place to open our doors, and the open air nature of this place has been great. At the Cosmopolitan, we are majority tourist and minority local, but we have a really strong local clientele there.
Yes.
You know, the restaurants want to do about 5% local business. We're more like 15-20% local, which is as good of a comparison as I have. Here it's flipped. We're probably 95% local, but we did have some tourists in town this morning, and it happens. Tivoli's really becoming a destination, and
absolutely.
We're really grateful to be part of that.
Absolutely. So you dress a lot of, you know, industry professionals, athletes. Now we have obviously the Golden Knights, the Raiders.
Actually, yes, we do really good business with athletes because the nature of custom clothing lends itself to big, strong, and all kinds of body types. But it just so happens athletes are abnormally shaped generally, and so we do a lot of work with Bryce Harper. He's one of the stars of Major League Baseball, and it helped us break into baseball. Now we do dozens of people, including other all-stars and locals. In fact, over my other shoulder is our Scotch Locker Lounge.
Yes,
and a lot of our sort of celebrities and athletes get their own locker.
Oh, wow.
So you'll see Bryce Harper and Chris Bryant and Dexter Fowler, who are the 3 best Las Vegas baseball players. And so those guys have all been really good supporters and clients of ours. We have politicians. Ross Miller just won a close battle, and he's one of our longtime friends and clients, and who's got also a locker owner.
Nice.
The Vegas Golden Knights have their own locker. We kind of group them together, but a number of them have been supporters.
Nice.
On the entertainment side, we've done stuff for Dave Grohl, Jamie Foxx, Lil Jon. Ludacris comes in and does a bunch of award show stuff with us. And on the DJ side, Stevie Aoki and Marshmello, just to name 2.
Nice.
2 of the more recent ones. But we do still have a couple
left
lockers that we're holding for the right ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely.
Actually, women have become a bigger part of our business too. Women are wearing, more and more women are wearing sort of the power suit look, and we've become one of the go-to destinations for those.
Yeah, I was actually going to ask that. So same experience, tailored, custom. Yeah.
Exactly, and different shape but same principles.
Do you also have the ready-made?
We're not doing any ready-to-wear women's,
not
yet, but we are interested in that business, and it's going to take a little bit more expansion. We're looking at some more in Vegas moves, and stitched women is on the tips of our tongues.
Oh, so fantastic!
It's not out of the dreaming phase yet, but we'd like to do it.
Well, I'll definitely be one of their customers. So no, that's really exciting.
Thanks.
That's really exciting. What else can you tell us about, whether it's the store, all those statistics was really, resourceful, obviously. The flip, with what you're seeing. Now that the Cosmo's open, is your store open? Mm-hmm. Yes, okay.
Yeah, our store's open, and we came out of the pandemic doing pretty well. It's all relative. I mean, it's below last year, but doing way better than our restaurant counterparts. So we're grateful to have our doors open and being able to serve our customers there. Everyone who comes in is so excited to dress up again. And to hit the town again. And we're delighted to be part of it. It's the pandemic is just tricky. We're selling a lot more comfortable, casual stuff, and on that, for the first time, we built an entire denim wall. Cue the B-roll.
Yeah.
And we carry some of the coolest brands from Paige and J Brand, Seven, Hudson, Joe's.
Oh, nice.
And we sell thousands of pairs of denim a year. I think that even before the pandemic, that was testament to how the suiting market has evolved and now includes that sport coat and jeans look. And I use jeans as a catch-all. A lot of people are doing this sort of non-denim trouser from the denim brands. You've got this stretchy, tailored look that's becoming really popular. But now during the pandemic, the stretchy, comfortable jeans have taken on even more urgency.
Wow.
So our denim business is really popping right now. And the locals really like it. There's never really been a denim resource like us in Summerlin, and that's kind of counterintuitive for a suit shop. Right. But that's where we found ourselves.
That's really interesting. Any other trends like for the fall, winter that you could share with our audience here?
The biggest trend we're leaning into is this comfort stretch. It started out in jeans for men. By the way, women are way ahead of us on that. But men are catching up.
Yep.
And then we started buying it in dress shirts. So these stretchy, moisture-wicking dress shirts, which are great all year round, but especially when it's hot. And now we're even starting to buy into stretchy performance suiting.
Oh, wow.
And so originally it was meant for the traveler. But because of that, it's kind of a great gift for that businessman who has everything.
Right.
He doesn't have a stretchy suit yet.
That's
kind of cool. The new ones we're doing come in a pouch which doubles as a pocket square and triples as a pillow.
Oh,
it's like the true stitched travel jacket.
Awesome. And you have those available?
I have those available.
Awesome.
Those came in last month.
Yeah. So tell us about just like your lifestyle in Vegas. Like you mentioned that you live close to the Strip at the moment. Okay.
Yeah. I moved to one of the high rises on the Strip.
Nice.
Where I could be close to the Cosmopolitan.
Yep.
And I love it. I mean, even though I've sort of grown out of the clubbing phase, I still love going and getting dinner on the Strip or cocktails at one of the fancy bars there.
Yeah.
I'm around Cosmo and Aria for the most part.
Okay.
The Wynn and Encore is still at the top of the list too.
Absolutely. What are some favorites that you could share with us?
I am biased. I love Beauty and Essex, STK, Zuma. I think are my three favorite.
Okay.
I would go not far. I'll go to Javier's and Carbone.
Okay.
But my new favorite restaurant in Las Vegas is El Dorado at Tivoli Village. They're probably responsible for 20% of my calories these days.
We actually ran into each other there.
That's right.
The other day. They're always busy. Do you go to their happy hour as well? Sometimes.
It's always happy hour there.
Yeah.
I mean, not drinking, but I'm always happy when I'm there.
Yeah, absolutely. Great food. No, it's great. We need more restaurants here, obviously. More.
Yeah, I'm excited about what's coming.
Yeah. And we just need more opportunities, for businesses, right, to grow, especially through this hardship that we're experiencing this year.
Yeah, we feel really lucky. I mean, this is such a beautiful space when you look at the window setup that we have and the beautiful corner lot that we're on. We got what should have been a restaurant space, and we were pretty happy about it.
Yeah. No, this is how big is the store?
This is 3,200 square feet.
Wow. Yeah.
This is the first of our stores that we took over an existing store.
Right.
All the others we built from a cold gray shell.
Yep.
But we kept the floors because they were close enough to our aesthetic, and then blacked out the ceiling, added our graham cracker to the walls, and added a lot of brick. And this is all real brick, not veneer.
Oh, fantastic.
Added all of our red tufted leather. This is all part of that British haberdashery look. The intent is you walk in and it's a transformative experience where you're no longer in this bright, shiny new space. You're kind of in a gentlemanly, centuries-old British haberdashery.
Absolutely. Awesome. Any last comments to our audience? Obviously, we want them to come visit you here at the Tivoli location.
Yeah, we're we do we brought our Scotch lounge and we brought some of our favorite spirits, and for the most part, it seems like the suburban crowd is not drinking as much as the strip crowd, unsurprisingly. So we're not depleting our liquor as fast as we'd like to. So come have a drink and sample our fine whiskey and let us show you what we got. At the time of recording, we're doing a special for locals, which is 25% off suits and sport coats.
Very nice.
That's subject to, I know the nature of video content is at some point in the future that will no longer be valid, but for now it is.
Awesome.
So hurry on in and come see what we do.
That's a great promotion, everybody. So check it out, and thank you so much, Sam, today for taking your time. And everybody, please come check out the Stitch here at the Tivoli Village, and come see Sam. Thank you so much for your time.
Anytime. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.